What is up, everybody, and welcome to my day in the life vlog. Appreciate y'all for checking out the video. Let's get into it. Well, guys, it is a little bit after 7 o'clock. Just woke up, did my little morning routine. Basically, I just brushed my teeth, washed my face. A lot of like fitness influencer girls to like post their morning routine, but like I just use soap and water and toothpaste and a toothbrush. So I figured like y'all really didn't need to see that because I keep it pretty basic. But yeah, if you can't tell, my allergies are kicking hard. It is June in Ohio, and man, the pollen is getting me right now. But I have a lot of not cool, but like a genuinely good day planned out. So I'm gonna take y'all along with me, see the sights, do the things, and it'll be a good time. Now, one thing that I always like to do the night before I wake up is plan out my day in my little agenda book. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and y'all will see what I got going on for the day. So right here we got Monday. I have all my times pretty much blocked off. I like this agenda book a lot because it has like a goal. My main goal is to get programming all my online clients, and then I have some other priorities that I want to knock out, right? So I want to get a program going. I'm going to be dropping a program. Of course, this vlog will take up a part of the day, and then programming for the online clients. So that's the main priority, is just getting that programming done. And then we also have a slew of other things planned for the day, whether it's my in-person training clients, going to play some pickleball soon, which will be at 8, so that's coming up. Doing a deload week push day for my training today, so we'll get some of that footage. And yeah, it's just seeing what else I do, which is a lot of work, training, walking. My days are pretty chill and pretty low-key. I don't have anything special planned, but I feel like that's important. It's just to document the process and to show that not every day is going to be like super glamorous and sexy, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be a good day. So I'm going to get to work, do a little bit of programming before my dad and I leave for pickleball, and then we'll get to it. One part of my morning routine that I forgot to mention to everybody is taking your creatine. Right here I have one that I got on Amazon. It is called Integrated Supplements, but what I was mostly looking for is that Creapure logo and branding. If you know me, you know I've done work as a rep for Creapure. Creapure is a German creatine manufacturer. I don't have a code through them or anything, but I just really endorse their product, and I think they do a really good job with everything that they got going on. Basically, Germany has better supplement regulations than other places like China, meaning you're just putting a better quality creatine in your body, avoiding some of those byproducts that could be harmful. And I really encourage you guys, make sure with all your supplements, with all your food, you wouldn't put unleaded gas in a Mercedes-Benz, right? That's gonna take the premium stuff. Only the best for the best. So let's go ahead and get this little dry scoop going. Yeah, love it. So, got the creatine in. I hope y'all like my little swole-mander on the hydro jug. Alrighty, guys, about to leave for pickleball, but I figured I'd show you one thing that I typically do in the mornings, and that is get a lot of my social media content ready for the day. So today, quick little plug, I have the Trainer Scoop episode 49 with Andy Hingenbergen. Andy, I'm sorry. I probably said your name wrong again. But I'll show you a little bit of how I go about making posts and then how that process goes, because there's a little bit that goes into it, right? So I have this kind of basic template that I designed right here on Canva. Canva is clutch. There's my little light. Sorry to blind you all. But this is the post I'm going to use, and then it's going to be a swipe carousel post. One of the big things that we talked about is, can you achieve greatness with balance? So I have the topic there with the video. This one's just a picture, and this one is a video. That's how I've seen my engagement has been pretty good with those two combinations. So then what's nice is Canva has an app on your iPhone. You just download the video and the picture onto your phone, go ahead and post it on Instagram. Very seamless process. But if you guys are looking into making a break into Instagram, I'd really recommend Canva, because it can kind of take your content to the next level, make it pop a little bit more. So I'm about to post this up and head to pickleball. Alrighty, everybody, headed to pickleball with the man himself. He's driving, but got a little protein bar first meal of the day, a little snack along the way, nothing too filling, just a little something to keep me full throughout that. But pickleball is probably one of my favorite forms of cardio. Not too high intensity, you're not like completely gassed out, but we get some good work in, don't we, Dad?
A lot of sprinting, get that ball, hit it hard.
For those who don't know, it's basically like you use like a wiffle ball, like you've used it in gym class. It's a little ball with holes in it. Like, this is what it looks like. About the size of a baseball, but much lighter. It's got the holes in it. And then this is what the paddle looks like. So it's like a little bit bigger than a ping pong paddle, but quite a bit smaller than a tennis racket, really. So it's kind of like a combination in between the two games. Pretty fun. You should check it out if it's around you. And we're gonna play that till a little after 9 typically. So we get about an hour of pickleball in. Good little way to get your steps up, get some cardio in, have some fun. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get some clips because it's kind of hard to get clips out there, but we'll see what we can do. Got a ton of players today, so I'm just taking a break, getting some extra steps in. But fun competition. Me and my dad actually just played in a tournament, and it's a fairly competitive tournament. Ended up taking the bag, got first place. So we definitely got to do more tournaments, but it's just fun, beautiful day. It's currently 72 degrees out, and I don't know, man, I encourage everybody, whether you're powerlifting, bodybuilding, find a way to get out and play some sports too, because when you just do like lifting and walking, you basically get no lateral movement, and it feels really good on my joints, connective tissues to kind of move in different ways. So I'd encourage everybody, find yourself a hobby, do something a little different outside of the box. Pickleball, it's on the come up, man. I swear it's gonna be big. Alrighty, everybody, it is 9:15. Just finished up with some pickleball. Good time out there today. Got some good steps in, got some vitamin D. How'd you do today, Dad?
Good workout. I'm all hot and sweaty.
Yep, definitely a
Played hard.
Yeah, good way to get some cardio in. So now it's off to the work day. Show you what I got going on, do some meals, hit a lift. It's gonna be a good day. Look at these guys. Let's show them your tricks. Sit. 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 Oh, good dogs. Alrighty, guys. Potatoes O'Brien, one of my favorite staples. I want to show you how I go about making this delicious breakfast. I had some potatoes, green peppers, onions with egg. My go-to breakfast in the mornings. My mom was on a phone call during this, so I had to make sure I was being quiet, which is why we're voicing over. But you'll see, I put the pan on slightly below medium heat, put some olive oil down, just enough to cover the pan, maybe a little bit more. You let that heat up for just about 30 seconds. Make sure it's evenly dispersed across that pan. While you're letting it heat up, you can go ahead, get your seasonings. It's always important to have some good seasonings with this meal. So I have some classic Lawry's seasoned salt. I believe next we have some minced onion. Obviously, real onion is better, but I like that extra flavor, and then some garlic powder as well. So definitely some good things to add. You throw it on the potatoes, add a little bit of extra Pam spray because this is a cast iron and not a regular non-stick pan. You want to do it about 12 to 13 minutes on that medium heat. If it starts smoking too much, decrease it, and then turn the heat off and add your egg. Alrighty, guys, it is already 10 o'clock, so it's time to get to work. Here is the finished breakfast product. It's looking pretty good, one of my favorite breakfasts. And I'll throw the macros up for all these meals that I'll be eating today. I have a very fun podcast I'm gonna be listening to while I work, and it is the Hodge Twins on Flex Lewis's podcast, Straight Out the Lair. And man, talk about like OG fitness YouTube. Hodge Twins, it's just advice, but they were putting it out there quite consistently, and now they've transitioned, so I'm interested to hear what they're up to. But we are going to be programming for all the online clients and getting this online program, which I'll talk about a little bit, going. And then I have a client at 1, gonna head into town, maybe grab a little coffee, work for about 1 more hour, train, come back, train another client, and then tie up any loose ends for the night. So that's what the rest of this day is looking like. It's gonna be a busy but good day.
A job in accounting. I fucked their books all up. I mean, I didn't fuck it up, but I was learning.
What up, everybody? Just doing a little halfway point check-in for y'all. And I wanted to talk about the work that I'm doing and kind of the way I have it set up, if that makes any sense. So the program that you saw real quick earlier was called PT Distinction. So this is PT Distinction. That's one of my clients. I don't know if Hannah watches YouTube, but shout out to you, Hannah. Getting strong and jacked. And I really like PT Distinction. I'm thinking about doing like an entire breakdown and review. If you are an online coach, there's kind of a debate of if you should just use like spreadsheets or if using one of these apps is the move. I think it is, because having that app on my client's end is so clutch, because I can message them through that app. I can have their check-in photos here on PTD. I can put coaching items, whether it be videos, text documents, PDFs. Of course, I have the workouts with all of their exercise library. So it is very, very comprehensive. And it's $60 a month, so the price isn't bad at all. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get ahead for the week for these next 30 minutes. The way I kind of time block my stuff is in 30-minute increments. I'll work on one thing for 30 minutes, give myself a quick little break to kind of, take my mind off of work and reset, and then I'll get back into it for another 30 minutes. On that 30 minutes, I'm not on my phone. Unless it's urgent, I'm not replying to messages, and I'm just on work mode. So if you can do that for 30 minutes, take a little break, and then zone back in for another 30 minutes. I think that strategy is really good for me, because if I'd be working for 90 minutes to 2 hours at a time, I felt like I would just kind of burn out. Which you could definitely, you need both, but on a day-to-day basis, I typically like that 30 and 30 rule. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get ahead on my online programming for next week, and then I'm gonna shoot this video, so I'll give you some insight into my editing process for the reels that I've been making on a daily basis. But yeah, we are about to zone in and get back to work. Alrighty guys, just filmed my Instagram reel for today. If you follow me on Instagram, I do reels every day that I post across multiple platforms. So I have about 20 minutes before I need to eat, and I'm gonna knock out all those posts. Basically, I have the reel, which I shot on this camera. I'm gonna have to transfer that over to the iPhone with this little dongle. And then I like to really make my quality as pristine as possible. So I have the podcast microphone, super basic USB mic, into GarageBand. It's super convenient because you can just airdrop this audio file onto your phone and then put that into your video editing software, color grade it, upload it, you're good to go. So I'm gonna do that for the next 20 minutes. Then I'll show you my meal, which will be pretty simple, but absolutely delicious. Alrighty guys, this meal prepped meal about to go down. As you can see, it's nothing too glamorous, but I have some white rice, chicken breast, avocado, and then stir fry starters. I just log those as mixed vegetables, but it's a really convenient stir fry pack that you can get from Kroger if you have Kroger near you. I usually just take all my meals up here and knock out some work while I'm eating, but I have 32 minutes until my first client in the gym comes through today. So we're gonna get this reel posted. We're gonna go out, set up the gym, train her, and then it's off to the next thing. And as a quick aside, I had a bagel with some cream cheese, but I was starving, so I ate that. That's what I got going. Alrighty guys, just finished up with the first of two. It's a lighter day today, training sessions, and it was really good session. And basically what I do after each session is just get the gym set up and ready for the next one. So getting that underway, and then I'm gonna go hit my own workout. I'm gonna go to a different gym that has a little bit more machines that I've been using recently in my own training. So I'll show you all the pre-workout meal, the supplements that I use for pre-workout and all that stuff. But it's definitely a jam-packed day. We're on the go, getting stuff done. Hope y'all are enjoying it so far. And I appreciate y'all for sticking along this far. My go-to pre-workout lately has been the Granite Non-Stim. And I'll typically drink like a coffee either earlier in the day or before my workout as well, just so I can get a little caffeine. But this is one of the best pump products I ever have. I have a push day today, and we're always trying to get juicy pumps for tricep and pecs. So I'm gonna go ahead and 2-scoop this and talk about the ingredient label real quick as we go. So it has vitamin C, which is a vasodilator, not the most known thing. Let's see, for 2 scoops, 250 milligrams,
It has some other vitamins like niacin, iron, a little bit of sodium for the pumps, 6 milligrams or 6,000 milligrams, 6 grams of L-citrulline, Vasodrive AP, which I'm not exactly sure what this one is, arginine nitrate, which is another vasodilator, taurine, which can be used for focus, and grapeseed extract, which is, I think, used for the vasodilation as well. So not like a very stim-heavy pre-workout, being non-stim, but really a great formula for helping you get a little bit more of a pump, which I'm a big fan of. So I'm going to take this as I'm doing a little bit more work and digesting that pre-workout meal, and we'll get to that training session.
Alrighty guys, I'm currently at Panera, drinking a nice coffee, getting some work done. I'm gonna give you like a little voiceover of what exactly I'm working on, but this is my go-to setup, and I feel weird recording here and people are currently looking at me. Basically what I do is pour in my protein shake with an iced coffee, and then I have that non-stim pre over here. So I'm gonna work for about 20 more minutes, 30 more minutes, and then head over to the gym. I wanted to show y'all a little bit of my workflow while I was here at Panera. Basically, I'm working on getting this YouTube up and ready to go. So off to my left, I have the Apple Notes app where I type up all the YouTube descriptions, Instagram captions, all the captions to promote the video. And then to the right in the browser, I have my website Canva, which I do all my design on. So graphics to promote the video, the thumbnail for the video. And that's just a little bit of insight into kind of how you go about creating a YouTube video if you're interested in checking it out.
Alright guys, we are back on the road. Unfortunately, didn't get any training footage for y'all because the gym was a madhouse. I should have known coming at this time, like around that 4 to 5 time, the gym is just packed. And it is what it is. I'll tell you what I did though, was a hammer strength incline chest press, then went to the Star Trek machine fly. Star Trek machines, slept on. It's basically like a cable seated fly rather than like a pec deck. And then I hit some standing dumbbell Arnold presses, the seated tricep extension, kind of like a machine that's like a skull crusher, and then a weighted or assisted dip for high reps. So my chest caught a nasty pump. Basically, I gotta get home. I'll probably get home at like 5:30. Got a client at 6, so I'm gonna eat real quick, set up the gym for client number 2, and then I'm probably gonna go on a walk or do some sled work, depending on if it's raining. Looking a little dark out here, so either way, I'm gonna get some steps in to get my 12,000 for the day. That's been my goal lately. Just keep that activity up, enjoy the outdoors. Then I'm gonna finish up some work and get to editing this vlog so I can get it up on YouTube as quick as possible. I guess one thing I want to riff on real quick is, you know, when you want to go off and do your own thing, start your own business, at least at the beginning, you know, it's gonna be a lot of work. It's about 5:30. I've been quote unquote working since I kind of rolled out of bed. You know, there are times in there where I get breaks, so I can't claim that it's like, some people are like, yeah, I do 16-hour days every day. It's not necessarily true, because I wouldn't consider working out and my physical activity like walking and pickleball work. But I've been on work mode, replying to clients, doing my programming, filming this video, getting other content good to go. So it's definitely, you know, when you're first starting out and building your business, building your platform, it's gonna be more work than the job you left to get to it. But the nice thing is, it's all under your control, which is it's a caveat. It is all under your control, but it comes down to you. There's no one that could be covering for you if you're slacking. You know, I've had days where I just don't feel it, and at the end of the day, I got to tell myself, if you don't do this, you're not going to make the money to be able to live. So when you come from a job, they have certain stipulations that might not be the greatest, which is the truth with like any personal training gym. Let's say, for example, you know, maybe they're taking a lot of your cut, but you don't have to worry about, you know, marketing or insurance or, you know, the many things that now as a business owner I've realized you do have to worry about. So just keep that in mind, guys. Always encourage people to make the leap and make their own business, because I think it's the most rewarding thing that you can do. But just keep in mind, it's gonna take a lot of work. And with that, I'm gonna leave y'all and get ready for this next client. Alrighty, everybody, just finished up with client number 2 of 2 for today. So out here just kind of organizing things. I have a client at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so quick little turnaround, but want to make sure that the gym is good and ready to go so I don't have to get out here extra early to set it up. But for those of you who are new or maybe just haven't seen as much of my gym content,
I want to give you a quick little tour, and I think I'm going to do a full in-depth tour, but I'll give you guys the abbreviated TLDR version. So we'll start out here at the power block dumbbells. I have the 5 to 90 pound power blocks. Great space saver, love them. Some homemade blocks for block pulls. Then under here I have all of miscellaneous homemade boxes, super durable, very affordable, at various heights I should say. And then I have some boards for board presses. Up here is just like my accessories, the little first aid kit, some toilet paper in case you shit yourself, and then some ab things, various accessories for the gym. Pan over here, my dad's workspace, to the mats. It's where I keep all the mats for when we do core or hip thrusts, things like that. On this back wall, I have my little gun rack barbell holders. Up there, we got a deadlift bar. The power bar is out right now. I have a curl bar and an Elite FTS safety squat bar. This right here is a step-up platform. Big fan of it. Then we have our Rogue utility bench and a T-bar row. Over here, I have kind of like my more seated dumbbell press right here, which honestly just holds the fan most of the time. And my belt squat that I made, got the belts, kind of like a more Velcro cheapy one, and then a hardcore Pioneer leather belt. Trap bar, 55 pounds, thing's a beast. The knurl is insane. Elite FTS, collegiate squat rack. I have the Rogue deep dish plates. Love this squat rack. I have the straps for, or I should say the belt for belt squats, hanging ab raise straps. I've got a cambered bar. Was having my last client do some rows. Had 135 on for some deadies. On this side, I have the Rep FT3000 functional trainer. Got some attachments on there right now. Love this functional trainer for a home gym or a small commercial gym. Got my Airdyne classic bike. You know what it is. Over here, I have the Elite FTS G3 back extension. Just did a video on that. The leg extension hamstring curl combo. My nice little mirror setup. And then one of my favorite pieces is the seated row lat pull down combo. And then very proud of the wall hanging for the Prime attachments that I have right here. Love these. I got some bands hanging as well. And then I have my little makeshift whiteboard. Couldn't really find a place to fit a whiteboard in here. As you can see, most of the wall space is pretty much taken up. So I went the ghetto way and just screwed some whiteboards into the wall. But yeah, guys, that's what I got rocking for the home gym setup where I train my clients and get great workouts myself. Should have just filmed the workout in here today. I don't know what I was. I'm about to go and do some backwards sled drags for my rest of my cardio today. Just gonna do that for about 10 to 15 minutes, nothing too crazy. Probably throwing a podcast while I'm doing that. And then it's off to the grocery store, which I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film, but I'll show you my haul at the very least. And then it's gonna be editing this video for the rest of the night so I can get it up as quick as I can and go to bed because we gotta wake up early. I'm about to get a few clips of me doing these sled drags, so let's get to it. Wow, that's very zoomed in. Just got over here to Kroger, the go-to grocery store, as always. Pretty bare minimum when it comes to getting groceries and food. Don't really get too much fluff. Usually keep the grocery bill nice and low, like 50, 60 bucks. It's the key to save money, is just be smart with what you're buying at the store. It compounds week after week. So I'm probably not going to film too much inside the store, but I'm going to make sure to show y'all what I got once I get home. Alrighty, YouTube. Please disregard the sermon in the background of this video. But quick cover of what I got at the store. We got our stir-fried veggies, a staple with chicken, rice, and veggies. The same potatoes O'Brien that you saw this morning. Some strawberries, because I like fruit. We got Chobani Greek yogurt. My go-to Starbucks coffee. Some pancakes. A little bit of tuna. Good little side meal. Avocados for the healthy fats. Rice cakes. Milk, some Arnold Palmer for fun, and chicken breast. Keeping it simple. Alrighty, everybody. It is 9:45 and I'm pretty beat. Just been editing this YouTube video for you to get it out as soon as possible. And with that being said, I don't have much more to say before I go to bed. But if you like the day in the life vlog, if you got some inspiration or learned a little bit of anything from this, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you're feeling like the most, share it around with your friends. Helping to grow this channel really means a lot to me.